Hey guys, Magnus here, bringing you another video. Today we're going to be looking at the spoilers for the upcoming Christmas update, which is titled... Give me a sec. Who Dunnit Stuff. That's what it's titled. Who Dunnit Stuff. So, this is a pretty wild update. I don't really want to go into the questline too much. Basically, I think like Santa's dead or some shit. But basically, this is the update. I actually really like this splash screen. There's something about it. It's so simple, but it's actually so nice. So, mad props there. But today we're going to be going through all of the spoiler items. We're going to be looking at everything that they're going to be adding in this update, having a look at the different content that we're going to be getting, and kind of just giving my overall first impressions of the update. So I've ordered this in terms of the acts, so stay tuned. So, there's brief info about it. There's going to be no Gills deal this time. Zilch. No, Gil is not coming to town. The golden pickaxe will be added, and this is basically something after the Northward Bound thing, and this is essentially going to be used if you have any donut veins still needing to be mined. You basically click this and it will mine all your donut veins, as far as I understand. So it won't be an available feature for people who don't have donut veins. And I believe they also said something about the fact that they're not adding the trees and the donut veins as like available decorations, or there's no plans thus far, which is a bit sad because I kind of want more of those trees. I actually really like them. There will also be this trivia quest thingy to earn box tokens, so this is going to be a different way for people to earn returning content. So basically there'll be a trivia quiz. It'll be based on a bunch of different Simpsons Christmas episodes, and if you answer correctly you'll be awarded a mystery box token, and using this token you can buy basically returning items, which is a really awesome feature. I'm actually so glad about that. Although I will say this, the mystery boxes I don't think are that great. There's not as much awesome returning content as I would have wished for, but hey, it's not terrible, I guess. It's just pretty standard is all. Like, a lot of the stuff in the mystery box is stuff that I've got from my new town that I created this year during the Into the Simpsons verse update, so there isn't tons of great mystery box items, but there's still some good stuff here and there, so yeah. Moving on, we've got a super premium item. This is the Mr. Plow's Plow. This is going to be super premium. I'm really hate the fact they're doing this because I just feel like this is such a wasted opportunity. I think Mr. Plow's Plow could have been used as like a focus decoration for a particular update if they wanted to do like a snowed in update. I think that this one would have worked really well, so I'm a bit disappointed that they're adding this as a super premium item, not gonna lie, especially the fact it's gonna be $9.99, which is like ridiculously overpriced in my opinion. But there you have it, Mr. Plow's Plow is finally being added into the game as a super premium item. What a bummer. In the store, I forget which act this is going to be added in, but we're going to be getting Santa's Snake as a costume for 85 donuts. This is really weird because they normally don't do this. They've kind of stopped doing this. They used to do this all the time where they would add like a costume to the store or like a character on their own in the store. But like recently in the last like 2 years, it's all been combos. It's been a building character combo or a building costume combo in some cases. But like we've never really had just a character or a costume just added to the store on its own. And so this year they're doing that, which is a bit odd, but I'm not going to complain too much. It's cool to get another costume at least. So it's going to be Santa Snake for 85 donuts. So that's cool, I guess. In Act 1, we're going to be getting Mount Useful with the Park Ranger, which is a pretty cool combo for sure. I think the Park Ranger is definitely a fun character, and Mount Useful, I actually really love the look of this building. It looks awesome. I just hope that it's scaled like really big. I want this to be huge. So I'm expecting this to be like a big ass building, alright? I don't want it to be small. So that's that. Act 1 prize track, we've got Homer's Snowmobile, looks alright. White Witch Burns Sleigh, and by the way, there's going to be a lot of these sleighs being added, so stay tuned. There's going to be a combo of billboards, which I actually like that they've done this. So instead of just having like the billboards fill out like 3 parts in the prize track, they've just added it as a big bundle. So I like this. Like, I don't think these billboards are anything special, but the fact they've added them as a 3-in-1, I think makes me forgive it. I actually I dig this a lot. So we've obviously got the Crusty Christmas Carol one, the Krusty's Christmas Special, and the Krusty Christmas Slime. So, yep, they're all going to be added as just a 3-in-1 bundle, which is very cool. And then the first free character of the event, we've got Herb. Tannenbaum. So this is a Christmas tree sentient from, I believe, a Treehouse of Horror episode, but obviously he fits in nicely to this update, so that's pretty cool. It's just a sentient Christmas tree dude. So that's pretty awesome to get him as a full playable character. And then the final thing in this act is going to be Santa's Castle, and this does look like a pretty decent building, if I do say so. Act 2, we've got Heartmark channel building, which, yeah, this one looks alright, with Mary Tannenbaum. No relation to Herb Tannenbaum. I found that, like, really weird that they did that. But no, she appears in a completely different episode. I thought it was odd. When I first saw it, I thought, oh, are they, like, making, like, a wife for this guy? Like, a tapped out exclusive wife? But no, it's a completely different character. Just really weird. But yeah, we're going to be getting her with the Mark Studio. I feel like these are like lifestyle films, basically, like a parody of that. And then the Act 2 prize track, we got Santa Sideshow Bob, which is very awesome to get. We've got the Christmas Krusty Burger as a facade, which I actually, like, low-key really appreciate that they've added this, because yeah, it's odd that we've never really got one for Krusty Burger. We got Crusty Sleigh, which yeah, more sleighs. There's a lot of sleighs. And I don't think we're going to be getting animations with these, which is a real shame. The Bag of Reindeer hunting range, which, yeah, looks fine, I guess. I mean, I'll be honest, like stables and ranches and things like that, I'm getting a bit bored with them, but I guess this will do. And then this one, which I actually, like, honestly, really love that they've added this. It's Snake's house. But we get Snake's house, but along with it, is a facade, which is Christmas Snake's house. So that's really awesome. I actually love the fact that they've done that. So cool. Then we have Act 3. In Act 3, we've got the Gnome in the Home Dome with the Gnome in the Home for 150 donuts. So obviously this little gnome guy, he appeared like a couple of Christmas back, but he was like a decoration. You had to like catch him around your town. But now they're just adding him as a character, which is cool. Yeah, the Gnome in the Home Dome looks cool as well. I feel like you could easily fit that in your Krusty Land, so that would be awesome. And the actual Gnome in the Home guy, yeah, he looks cool. So we'll have to see what they do with him. Moving on. Act 3 prize track, we've got Elf Mo. Yeah, actually, fine, whatever. That'll do as a costume, I guess. I have like I have a bad, like, I'm getting flashbacks from the Elf, Bart and Lisa. Like, they were so bad. They were such bad costumes. But maybe they can do something good with this. We got the Elf Ears machine, which is pretty cool. We got the automated elf workers or something like that they're called. It's a crowd. Oh, God. I thought we were done with crowds. I thought we were bringing back NPCs, but I'll let it off this once. I'll let it off with one crowd. I swear to God, though, if we're going back to crowds, I'm going to be mad. But that one's fine, I guess. Whatever. I'll let it off. Sideshow Mel's sleigh. This one's pretty cool again, but again, more sleighs. And then the final thing in this act will be You Forget Me Nots. Another building. Last minute gift shop. Yeah, I feel like we've got one that's got a similar name to this, but I mean, it's a cool enough looking building. Act 4 store, we got the Nutcracker with the actual North Pole. Yeah, this one's cool. Nutcracker is a pretty cool character. Not like he's a massive, big, major character or anything, but I'm sure they'll do something interesting with him. This one looks pretty cool. I just hope you can put roads and stuff for it. But for the most part, yeah, I like this one. Nothing bad with it, really. Especially considering you could put this with your winter station, your North Pole station, and I think you could probably blend it in quite nicely. So, yeah, and then in Act 4 prize, we've got the Flake Blaster here, which, yeah, looks fine. Clip Clop as a NPC, which is, I honestly love it. Love Clip Clop as an NPC. That's just awesome. Clip Clop looks awesome. There's going to be an Xmas Beaver Dam. I couldn't find a picture for this one, so I don't know what's happening with that, but I think it's a decoration, as far as I'm aware. It might be a building, but I'm pretty sure it's a decoration, but I couldn't even find a picture on Google for it, so I have no idea what this will look like. This is the only thing I don't have a picture for, so I do apologise. The Rich Texan Sleigh, yeah, this one, as much as I'm kind of sick with all the sleighs in this update, this one is just, it's kind of lovely. And then finally we got the Warehouse Hideout, which is here. Bit of a bummer as a Act 4 building, I'm not going to lie. It's like the last thing we unlock in the event is this. Bit underwhelming if you ask me, but whatever. So that is the update. What do I think? Alright, here's my opinion. The structure of this event sucks ass, alright? I hate this. This act is fine. I can deal with this, alright? Herb Tannenbaum is the second to last prize. And the Santa's Castle, do you know what? I think it's cool enough. I think it works as a solid prize track. I think this one's fine, alright? No issues with that. And then this one, I take a few issues with, okay? Because it starts with it starts with a costume, then a facade, then a decoration, and then 2 buildings. Now, I like these 2. I like this building especially. This one's okay. But I just wish they switched this around. Have Sideshow Bob be the final prize. It's not that hard. This one, same thing. And this one, especially considering I really don't see this as like a good final building. So again, have Elfmo be the final prize. And then this one literally just doesn't have a character or a costume. It has an NPC, I guess, so that's something. But again, if you really want to add Santa Snake here, right? We already had Santa Snake. Just don't make him premium. Add Santa Snake here and add him as the final prize. And do you know what? If you're that bothered about adding these sleighs, just chuck one in the store. Chuck the rich Texan ones in the store, right? I'd pay 10 donuts for that. I don't know. The structure sucks ass, but like the content is pretty good. I like Herb Tannenbaum. I think he's a really cool character. This building, I'm really stoked for. I'm really excited for this one. Park Ranger, I think he could be cool. I don't really care about Mary, not gonna lie. This costume is awesome. I really would like to see what they do with this costume. I hope they do something creative with it. This character, I'm relatively excited for. This one, I don't think, I'll be honest, I don't have high hopes for this costume. I imagine it's going to be pretty crappy. This character could be really cool if they did him right, so yeah. And Clip Clop is like an awesome ass NPC. Just really wish there was a character or costume in the Act 4. And the Warehouse Hideout is just such an underwhelming prize. It feels like they do this with a lot of updates. They have like really unstable structures. But in Act 4, they completely just like lose it. They're like, oh, screw it. We'll just like, it was the same for the Rise of Robots update. It just felt like they just didn't give a shit, and they just added all those stupid bots at the end. And it kind of feels like this way with this. Like, why are we having a warehouse hideout? And I realize that it's slightly to do with the quest line, but like, you couldn't like reword the quest line or rework the quest line just a little bit so we could have like something cool as the final prize. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's like it's a small complaint. Like, don't get me wrong, but yeah. So that's whodunit stuff. Structure looks awful, but hey ho. The content is pretty awesome. I just really wish there was something a bit more classic. Like, I really miss it when they add classic content. There's like tons of classic content still to add, you know. I just really wish like something in here was just thrown, you know, like maybe. I'm trying to think of like a classic thing. Yeah, like the tattoo guy, right? Just like chuck the tattoo guy in somewhere. I don't know. But that's the update. That's how I feel about it. Yeah, that's my video. I hope you enjoyed. Tell me your thoughts on these spoilers that have just been released. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.